Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is a general reading, and yes, I'm going to be using a few decks. I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'll pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. And in this general introduction, I will pull a few cards from my Rider Waite deck. Okay? Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? I am an intuitive channeler. That means I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Any cards that are laid down, if they are reversed, just know that this is a little stronger energy, a stronger meaning. Pay attention to it. Pay attention also to the numbers. Pay attention to the archangels that pop up also, because they don't pop up with every reading, but they can help you get through whatever it is you need to get through. Okay, now, let's see, on the 6th, we do have our new moon, which is in Virgo. I think it's in the evening around 8:50, I think, p.m. Eastern time. So I do have that in that listing under my Virgo reading in my YouTube, so you might want to take a look at that. I want to say we have been having lots and lots of energy spikes. We're having a lot of solar flares. We're having a lot of things that are happening in the world. And a lot of times when this is happening, please know that, my heart, my prayers goes out to everyone that has been affected by a lot of the world events. Also know that when these things are happening, that's kind of acute for us, that we need to keep our vibrations higher, because it feels like in many ways that we're being like pounded down. But I told you back in December, this is all about Saturn in Aquarius. It is about illusion versus reality. And a lot of times reality is not easy to take, but we are seeing things more and more. And again, keep your consciousness high. Keep your consciousness on whoever that is to you. I call my higher power. That could be your guardian angel, your spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is for you. So it's kind of like keep your eyes on the sky, keep your eyes in the sky, because we are, it is always darkest before the dawn. But we actually, our energies, we are going through major metamorphoses. Many of you probably have heard, going from a 3D consciousness to a 4D to a 5D. There is so much going on, and we just have to stay positive. We just have to have faith. Okay? Now, because we are the light. I'm sorry, but we are battling the dark. Now, a lot of times the dark's needed for us to enjoy and appreciate the light. But I think we've had enough. So but we still have a lot of energies going on, and let's just take a deep breath. We get through all of this together. Now, let's see what the overall for the weekend is going to be. First card, the Hanged Man. Okay, now the Hanged Man, this is reversed, and this is a 12. So remember ones, and again, remember the numbers. Numbers speak loudly. So ones, new beginnings. Tens are transitional. 1, new beginning. 0 is God, source, universal energy. Then we have our 2. 2s are about choices. 2s are also about coming together, but a lot of times it's about our pathways. We have choices. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? So the world is facing a major choice right now, or the universal energies are facing major choices. Now, you can take the 10 and the 12, you can add them all up. It becomes a 3. 3 in itself has a lot of power. It is the Trinity. There is the power of 3. It is also about being creativity. It's also about the creation. Now, the Hanged Man is looking at things a little bit differently. And again, what I was talking about with, Saturn and Aquarius, and I've been saying that since December of last year, we have to look at things a little differently. It's not necessarily easy, so there could be something that comes up that we just have to not necessarily take at face value. We need to delve in and see what secrets needs to be uncovered. Okay, next card is the Emperor. Now, we have a 4. So 4s is about organization, leadership. It's also stability. The Emperor has a lot, the Emperor is one of the major arcana. So is the Hanged Man. Right now, I'm kind of getting the Emperor in my Angel Tarot decks is Michael. That is, well, I'm sorry, the Emperor. Michael is the protector. He is the defender. He comes in with his, with his sword, the flaming sword of truth, righteousness type of energy. This could also be governmental type of energy. This could also be leadership type of energy. So something could be, something between the Hanged Man and the Emperor. Both of these, again, major arcanas, more global type or universal type of energies going on. Next card, the Lovers. Okay, so now we have a 6. So we have 12, 1, 2, 4, 6. 6 is the number of man. This is the energies we put into whatever it is that we are doing. Something looks like it's going to be affecting the number of man, the man energy. Now the Lovers is a kind of an odd energies. Many people think it's the coming together of a relationship, and it could be that. A lot of people, if they're looking for love and they get the Lovers, they're like, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. The Lovers doesn't always mean that, but it doesn't mean that it's not. But it could, it doesn't always mean coming together on that type of sense. But it could be coming together in an emotional energy, coming together in a positive energy. But the Lovers is also, this would be Archangel Raphael, who is the angel of healing. And healing isn't comfortable. Ask anyone who's gone to physical therapy, as I like to say. Healing can be painful. Healing can hurt. But we need to get it all out in order for us to continue healing. So there is some very emotional energy going on this weekend. It's interesting here that the man is looking at the woman is looking up at the divine, and then the divine is, has hands over both. He has hands over both and kind of looking in the middle. So doesn't really favor one over the other. It's going to be kind of an interesting weekend. I do look for, again, going back to the Hanged Man. I think the Hanged Man in the tarot cards that I use a lot of times, Radley Valentine, I believe that would be Gabriel. Gabriel is the divine messenger. Also transmutes a lot of energy, negative energy into love. So, all of these cards, they do have very, very strong energy. They are more global. They are more universal. They're not the day-to-day, such as the minor arcana. So there's something happening. We've all been feeling it. We've all been feeling major shifts going on. So again, all of these cards have very strong, hopeful type of energy. Now, the interesting thing is, if you look on these cards, if ever you want to ask a yes or no card, so here we have a no, here we have a yes. A yes or no kind of question. Here we have a no, here we have a yes. But the Lovers tells us it could be either yes or no. So it's just, how are we going to deal with it? How are we going to take this as a collective, as together? But you're here, you are here with me. We are together because I believe we have been chosen to keep our vibrations elevated. More is still to come, but we can do this together. The other thing is to know that even though the world and the universe and the global energies may feel very, very strong and may try to overwhelm us, like I've been starting to say, no matter what the world throws at us, we still have to live in the day-to-day. We still have to live in the present, okay? And having said that, now, one more thing. Please like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. You help keep my channel on air. But having said all of that now, let's start our readings. Hello, my Leos. How are you? Well, let's see what we have for this weekend. Interesting times we live in, isn't it? But Leos, we got it. We got this. Okay, as many of you know, I'm also a Leo, but I have a hard time reading for myself, so I'm always interested in what I read for you. Let's see what we have going for this weekend. 1, 2, and 3. Nothing is reversed. Here we go. Oh, you can feel the energies, can't you, my Leos? It's just really getting our fires going. Okay, first card is the Wheel. Things cannot stay the same. They cannot. Now, 10's transition, 1 new beginning, 0 is God, source, universe, energy. But again, 10's moving forward. Things are moving forward, but they're also moving in their right place. So there's a lot of universal energy right here. There's a lot of heavenly, angelic realm type of energy going on. I'm just feeling it's kind of like, I think, okay, that when I do a reading, it usually goes out of my mind, it leaves. But I do think that we were going more and more into our intuition, into a destiny type of path. This continues that cycle. We're not done with that cycle. It's not like a light switch that just turns on and off. We continue to get through and go down that spiritual, karmic, psychic, angelic type of path. Now, Archangel Michael, warrior angel, defender angel, will, basically is there to help, is there to fight your battles. Okay, but this is also the Wheel of Fortune. Very much so, very much so moving forward into our places. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. I do kind of feel a money thing going on with this. Let's hope for that. Okay, next card. The Lovers. Now, the Lovers were also in the introduction, so take a look at that for additional healing. Or for additional healing, for additional insights. Now, Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing, wherever, whatever that type of energy is. So right now we have a 106. 6 is the number of man. It's man's energy. It's the energy you put into something. Now, the Lovers also has an emotional component. So there's an emotional thing going on. And again, this is heavenly realm type of energy right now. There is healing going on, but there's also a lot of caring, love, and there's just a lot of kindness going on too. So is this you being the giver? Is this you being the receiver? Is this you being both? Yes. Okay? So there's a sense of rightness with this weekend in the energies for you. Okay. This is about, again, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. Your last card here, life experiences. Okay, I think you're the only one to have gotten, except for the introduction, to have gotten 3 major arcana cards in their first reading. In their readings here. So here we have 10616. Now sometimes you can get rid of the 0, so you could have 1616. Something's going on with that. You can add this 16 up, it becomes a 7. So here we can go, so here's 7. 7, that's a 14. 14 becomes a 1 and a 4. 5, change. Life experience, which is Archangel Chamuel. So here you have Michael, Raphael, and Chamuel. Something's changing. This is a weekend of change, and it's not always going to be easy. It's the right thing. There's going to be a lot of healing with this energy here too, but this is something bigger than you, bigger than me. This is something that it's kind of like a destiny type of energy. All right, I'm just going to kind of read this. So, because these all speak for themselves. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. So whatever is going on here, it is not holding you back at all. It is not. Again, stepping into your destiny, stepping into, there might be some karma that's been resolving here. There's, again, those sixes, the 1616, definitely take a look at those. I mean, you might want to break it up. And when I say take a look at it, put it in, for anyone that's new, put it in your search browser, 1616 or 10616, however you want to do that. Type angel numbers after that and hit enter and see what pops up. Okay, let's see what the last card has for you. Yeah, those, and remember, 0 is God, source, divine type of energy too. Okay. Sevens, when I told you that this all comes to sevens, sevens is a divine, it's a perfect number. It's divine, being watched over by the divine. Okay, last card here, the wheel. Okay, the wheel. This is Archangel Jeremiah now. We have that 10 again. Something big is this weekend. Something big, some big energies for you, my Leos. You can, big energies. What can I say? What else can I say here? Anyway, the wheel, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So who and what is that? Nobody else, again, maybe somebody's gotten like 2 of the archangels, but you've gotten 3. I'm sorry, you've gotten 4, so you have the 10. So this would be a 106, 1610. Big stuff. Actually, that's, okay, I did say this about somebody else's, their numbers, but so this could be a 16161, which would be almost like I don't know, can you do a palindrome with numbers? So 16161. Anyway, let's see what crystal. Okay, so I'm just going to title this a big weekend for Leos, or this could be a very big life-changing weekend. Okay, let's see. But I like this, that it offers happiness. Okay, let me know what this is about, my Leos, because this is very intriguing to me. All right, reversed. Carnelian. I like carnelian. I actually have carnelian somewhere on my desk here. Oh, it's way over there. Self-trust, relationship, rejuvenation, powers of concentration, healing from abuse. It's also speaking your piece. Okay? So, carnelian. Interesting. I'm just kind of looking at those numbers. Okay. Anyway. What does it mean? Let's see. We will see what we will see. Anyway, my Leos, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, notifications, comment. Hey, big stuff. Most importantly, as always, my Leos, no matter what the world throws at us, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.